As Pakistan celebrates its 65th birthday, nearly 1 in 10 children born in Pakistan may not even live to see their first birthday. This is 10 times higher than children born in the US. While one may have expected this in the rural parts of the country, unfortunately, the fate of children born in the metropolitan city of Karachi is no better. While most children may be dying of preventable diseases, access to quality medical care, especially emergency care, is also severely limited. Civil Hospital is one of the oldest and premier government hospitals in Karachi. Like most public sector hospitals, Civil faces severe resource constraints and essential supplies usually run out very quickly. Yet, for the poorest and the sickest, it offers the only source of some hope, the only option and the only choice. It is in this desperation that they pick up their babies and children and walk into Civil Hospital Karachi. The pediatric emergency room at the Civil Hospital Karachi was one of the busiest facilities in the country, where more than 200 children are brought every day for urgent medical attention. The children's emergency room here was a sad result of resource constraints, overburden, and collapse of systems and procedures. It provided care to a sick child in a very unhealthy, unhygienic, and overcrowded space. Here is what some parents say about what it was like.
पहले गंदगी भी बहुत थी, बेड भी नहीं थे बच्चों के लिए, एक बेड पे 2-3 बच्चे सोते थे और छत टूटा फूटा था, पानी गिरता था, बाथरूम के लिए भी बहुत परेशानी थी, पानी के लिए भी बहुत परेशानी थी। अभी तो बिल्कुल बहुत सही है।
सर यहाँ पे बहुत मसले होते थे, बेड का मसला था, यहीं के इमरजेंसी वाले यहाँ पे आते थे, थैलेसीमिया वाले यहाँ पे आते थे, और दवाइयों का, कर्नोलों का बहुत मसला होता था। कभी होते थे, कभी हमें मुल लेने पड़ते थे, कभी नहीं होते थे, दवाई का ही मसला होता था यहाँ पे।
पुरानी इमरजेंसी में तो काफ़ी प्रॉब्लम थे, क्योंकि वहाँ पे स्टाफ नहीं था, इतनी सफाई नहीं थी, बेड्स नहीं थे, बच्चों के लिए कोई प्रॉपर इंतज़ाम नहीं था पेशेंट्स के लिए, और डॉक्टर भी इतनी ज़्यादा तवज्जो नहीं देते थे। मेडिसिन की भी प्रॉब्लम होती थी, वॉशरूम भी मतलब काफ़ी गंदे थे, और ना कोई लाइट, पंखे, किसी किस्म की कोई मशीन, नेबुलाइज वगैरह कुछ भी नहीं था।
Its limited capacity would get overwhelmed quickly as the medicines and supplies would start dwindling by the end of the first week. There were no cardiac monitors, no life-saving equipment, and no nebulizer machines. Masks were shared between patients, and so were the beds. It was in this scenario that CNN medical correspondent Dr. Sanjay Gupta visited the emergency room during the floods of 2010 that devastated Pakistan. He was appalled by the long queues of patients, pathetic facilities, and the dirty tables where the children were receiving emergency care. Dr. Gupta commented that the children of Pakistan were dealing with these situations on a daily basis. His observations were a challenge to our entire nation. It was a challenge that the people of Pakistan responded to by forming the Childlife Foundation. Appalled at the state of emergency care in the children's ER at Civil Hospital, the trustees of Childlife Foundation had felt that fixing the place would be a simple clean-up job. They were in for a surprise. When they first saw the emergency room, they noted that the roof was sagging. They requested Mr. Shahid Abdullah of Arshad Shahid Abdullah, the premier architect firm, to evaluate the building. It was immediately clear to the experienced architect that the roof was unsafe. The question was whether to abandon the project or take down the entire building and reconstruct completely. The answer was simple. Walking away was not an option. There were real children under that roof, and this was a real challenge for the Childlife Foundation.
We had no funds for this undertaking, but Allah helped us. The Adamji Foundation and the Dabba family stepped up and donated generously for the reconstruction. Well-known architect Arshad Shahid Abdullah designed the project free of any charge. Many other donors and commercial entities participated in their own ways.
The project was started in October 2010. The old building was demolished. All the patients were transferred to a makeshift emergency room. Undoubtedly, this added to the discomfort of these extremely sick children, but the hope and promise of a better tomorrow helped sustain this difficult phase. Over the next 10 months, a brand new building came up, and on November 1st, 2011, the new Children's Emergency Room came into existence and was ready to provide care. No more stench, no more heat, no dirty and stained walls, no sheetless beds. The poorest and the sickest children of Karachi are now getting quality care in a clean, hygienic, friendly environment. Every child is registered and issued a computerized medical record number. Doctors and nurses now use hand sanitizers between patients. Best of all, the emergency room now has a well-stocked pharmacy that ensures that a full range of life-saving medicines and disposable medical supplies are available around the clock. Patients no longer have to cross the street to the row of chemist shops to buy expensive medicines for their dear ones.
सर बहुत सहूलत हो गई है दवाई का ये सहूलत है दवाई जब चाहें डॉक्टर अच्छे हैं डॉक्टर देखभाल करते हैं थोड़ा सा अगर कोई जाए हम जाएं डॉक्टर के लिए मिल जाता है और दवाइयाँ भी यहाँ पे फ्री मिल जाती हैं कहीं से बाहर से दुकान से हम नहीं खरीदते यहाँ से मिलती हैं हमें यहाँ से ही देते हैं लोग
नहीं बाहर नहीं जाना पड़ता है सब कुछ हमें यहाँ पे मुफ्त मिल जाता है मेडिसिन सारी मुफ्त मिल जाती है और आसानी से मिल जाती है ये मतलब यहीं पर लिख के देते हैं और यहीं पर ले लेते हैं किसी लाइन में नहीं लगना पड़ता किसी परेशानी का सामना नहीं करना पड़ता वक्त ज़ाया नहीं करना पड़ता है
Very critically ill children are stabilized in a well-equipped resuscitation room. Qualified nurses and technicians of the Childlife Foundation complement the public sector workforce.
When we first approached civil hospital, whether we could help with their emergency unit, we were a little apprehensive exactly the way this system would work as a public-private initiative. In these few months, we have been very pleasantly surprised at the support that we have received from civil hospital, particularly from the MS Saeed Qureshi Sahib, who has given us a lot of encouragement and has made our life much easier. The public-private initiative has worked out very well. We also have had tremendous encouragement and support from the pediatric wards at civil hospital, and Dr. Aisha Menaz has been very supportive. In the early days, Dr. Iqbal Mehman, who was head of the pediatrics department at civil hospital, helped us a lot to start the public-private initiative.
By May 2012, more than 50,000 children had been cared for by the doctors of civil hospital in a humane, child-friendly environment. These young physicians no longer have their hands tied. lack of supplies, equipment and support are no longer an obstacle in providing quality care to these children of Pakistan. Let's hear what their parents say now.
बहुत बेहतर है पहले से, अभी सफाई भी बहुत है, फैन है, एयर कंडीशन है, डॉक्टर है, नर्स है, सब कुछ।
सब माशाल्लाह यहाँ पे बहुत बेहतरी है, सफाई अच्छी है, पानी पीने का अच्छा है, ठंडा पानी है, साफ सुथरा पानी आता है और यहाँ पे ना बेड की कोई परेशानी है, पंखों की और ऐसी रूम है, यहाँ पे कोई ऐसा मसला नहीं है जिससे बच्चे कोई परेशानी हो।
नहीं, इमरजेंसी में तो काफ़ी बेहतरी आ गई है, हर चीज़ यहाँ पर मौजूद है। यहाँ पे लाइट मौजूद है, पंखे हैं, लाइटें लगी हुई है, एसी लगे हुए हैं, एम्बुलेंस मशीन लगे हुए हैं, पीने का साफ़ पानी मिल रहा है यहाँ पर, बाथरूम बिल्कुल साफ़ सुथरे है और बेड है बच्चों के लिए, बिल्कुल साफ़ सुथरा माहौल है, किसी किस्म की कोई परेशानी नहीं है।
The ER smells nicer, looks nicer and feels nicer. The patients and their families know that something has changed. They get care, but with quality, with dignity. The paradigm of pediatric emergency care in Pakistan is changing.
The support the Childlife Foundation has received has been very phenomenal. It has encouraged us to sign agreement with the Department of Health to adopt the largest emergency children's room in Karachi with the National Institute of Child Health. This will allow us to look after another 150,000 children a year.
Between Civil Hospital and the NICH, Childlife Foundation will inshallah be providing emergency care to more than 200,000 children every year. More children from all over Sindh and Balochistan will benefit. It's a unique institution with its unique challenges.
Unfortunately, many more children are unable to reach these hospitals. Therefore, we at the Childlife Foundation have decided to establish a network of urgent care clinics in all 18 towns of Karachi. Children will be brought here, stabilized, provided initial treatment, and then transferred to the main hospital facilities. But then this is just Karachi. The rest of Pakistan awaits our work. And remember, we are not just helping these children survive. These children are the future of Pakistan. We are trying to help our future survive for a better tomorrow and inshallah for a Naya Pakistan.